Hello, very good morning and welcome to Athavan newspaper highlights. Today is Saturday, 10th of December 2016. This is Edward with the highlights of today's English newspapers. As usual, we have three newspapers for the highlights: Daily Mirror, Daily News and Ceylon Today. Firstly, let's have a look on the Daily Mirror. The main headline says, Prime Minister Sampanthan discuss constitutional reforms with Mahinda Rajapaksa. Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe, joined by opposition leader R. Sampanthan, met a joint opposition delegation led by former President Mahinda Rajapaksa yesterday to discuss constitutional reforms. UNP ready for any election, ready even for a referendum, UNP to be recognized. Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe is reported to have told the United National Party Working Committee that his party was ready to face any election. Head-on collision claims 2 lives at Ruwanwela. 2 persons travelling in a 3-wheeler were killed last evening when the vehicle crashed head-on with a lorry that was transporting timber near the Rajasinghe Central College in Ruwanwela. Lanka E-News editor, Interpol declines to issue warrant. The CID informed the Gambaha magistrate that they cannot obtain an Interpol warrant on Lanka E-News editor Pradeep Sandaruwan Sandhira since charges have not yet been filed in court against him. Therefore, Interpol officials have informed the CID that the application to issue a warrant on the suspect was incomplete. 5,000 rupees fine for dengue breeders. Against the backdrop of 25,000 rupees fine for 7 traffic offences, Health Minister Rajitha Senaratne said yesterday he had declined to impose a fine of 5,000 rupees for those found guilty of spreading dengue. Secondly, let's move to Daily News. Massive cocaine haul seized. Over 800 kilograms seized from ship. Market value of drug haul estimated at 12 billion rupees. Police Narcotic Bureau officials, with the support of Sri Lanka Customs and the police department yesterday, seized cocaine weighing over 800 kilograms from a ship docked at Colombo port. This is the biggest stash of cocaine ever recovered in a South Asian country. PNB officials said that the drug was found hidden in a timber container in the ship which was bound to India from Ecuador. Budget 2017 final vote today. The final vote of Budget 2017 is scheduled to be taken in Parliament at 5 p.m. today. The budget proposals were presented to Parliament by Finance Minister Ravi Karunanayake on November 10. The second reading was passed with a 2/3 majority on November 18. The second reading debate started on November 11 and continued for 7 allotted days. Stamping out organised corruption may help reduce budget deficit, says President. Stamping out organised corruption in some leading government establishments may help reduce the budget deficit, President Maithripala Sirisena said. The President was addressing the National Summit on Anti-Corruption 2016 yesterday. Unfortunately, there is an organised corruption network operating within government establishments. There is not much talk about organised corruption. I shall not in public name a certain institute or a department for being corrupt. If I do, they might start protesting against me for making such statements, the President said. Finally, let's move to Ceylon Today. The main headline says, biggest ever narcotics bust. 14 billion rupees coke haul stuns Sri Lanka. 928 kilo nap sends shockwaves. Pujith warns top cops punishment for harming suspects in custody. IGP Pujith Jayasundara has summoned police officers to Colombo and warned them sternly against suspects who are taken into custody being harmed in any manner, physically or otherwise, and assaulting them of firm punitive action against those found guilty of such offences. According to the sources, the IGP had summoned 428 OICs and HQIs, 42 SSPs and police inspectors for this personal warning. Treasury bonds scam. AG recommends criminal civil action. The Prime Minister's office said the Attorney General has recommended that legal action could be instituted against former Governor of the Central Bank Arjun Mahendran and the firm Perpetual Treasuries as criminal as well as civil cases related to the CB bond scam. Social media attacks on Islam. Muslim MPs to complain to President. Several Muslim MPs are planning to lodge complaints with the president regarding malicious gossip, derogatory remarks, and other measures employed on social media sites to tarnish Islam and the Muslim people. Minister of Postal Services and Muslim Religious Affairs MHA Halim says he has already asked the president for an appointment to discuss the issue. With that, let's come to the end of today's paper highlights. We will come with more news tomorrow morning. Thanks for listening to Athavan Newspaper Highlights.